So let's start. Our task is to, our main task will be to make a working repository work. This repository we have to implement it. Now, in order to implement it, we are first going to make a virtual environment in Anaconda, like it suggests here. Here, Python 3 recommend to use Anaconda. So Anaconda is a very useful tool to making for making a virtual environment to work in. So let's open Anaconda. Now Anaconda has been opened. Now let's make a virtual environment by typing conda create. Let's name it slow-mo proj, and the Python version that we will be using here will be 3.6 because it is the most stable version out there. Let's implement it. Now our virtual environment will be made in Anaconda 3. It's gonna take a few seconds only. We type Y here just to install some libraries it asks, and Python will also be installed. Python version 3.6 because it, as I said before, it is the most stable version out there. Now you will see that our environment has been made. Now in order to use the environment, we first have to activate it. So we'll type activate slow-mo proj. Now you see the slow-mo project has been displayed here, which means our our virtual environment has been activated. Now we can work on it. Now according to the repository, we need to install Python PyTorch 1.1, and we have to install all of these packages. So in order to install PyTorch 1.1, we will use this command pip install torch version 1.4. We can use 1.4, we can use 1.1. It doesn't make a difference, and we will use the version torch version 0.5.0. Now this is also going to take a few minutes. It's gonna install the specific PyTorch version. Okay, now let's see what the error is. So first of all, we have to install the PyTorch version, which is 1.1 as it is said in the repository. Now it's collected packages and metadata and all of the libraries needed to install. We will press Y and it's going to install it. It's going to take only a few minutes. Now as you can see, the PyTorch has been implemented. Now let's add the remaining packages, which is this pip install numpy, OpenZ, Python. These are all Python packages needed for image processing. Now it's going to install all from NumPy all along the way to Seaborn. It's going to install all the packages. It might give out some errors, but that's just natural. Okay, we have an error. We have an error with Pickle 5. Okay, it is saying failed to build Pickle 5. Pickle 5 is a library in Python, so we will just use Pickle 4 with this. That should solve the problem. Okay, so next step is the installation part. So we have to clone this whole code into our own system. Okay, for that we use a command called git clone and followed by the GitHub uh, website code. So we will copy this and paste it here. No, first of all, we're going to go to the project, to the folder where we need to save the project. Okay, I've made a folder named Slowmo project. Okay, let's copy the address here and paste it by typing cd and paste the location of the project. Now we are in this folder. Okay, now we need to put the GitHub repository in this folder. For that, we will copy this and paste it. Git clone basically clones the exact code onto your system. Now pressing enter. Now cloning is being done here. As you can see, it's going to take a few minutes only. Let's see. As you can see the folder has been made here and the code is being copied. And that is it. Our code is ready in our project. Now in the Slowmo project folder, we have cloned the exact repository from GitHub onto our system. This is the whole code. Now going to the other part of the installation. Now the second part is to compile the deformable convolution network. Okay, for this we're going to need a GPU, a strong GPU, like it says here, NVIDIA GPU CUDA. It's a very strong GPU used for processing. As we do not have it on our own system, I'm going to implement the rest of the code onto the Google Colab. I don't know if you know Google Colab, but it gives us the GPU computing power. So let's go on there.